I believe that in this, the final episode of this 3-part special, it's a great time to remind you that you have this wonderful opportunity to achieve all your dreams and live a more rewarding, adventurous and fulfilling life. But not only that, I also believe you are going to take that opportunity. And the reason I say that is, if you've listened to the previous 2 episodes and you've already started doing the strategies I shared with you, so you started to think about what your dream life would look like and what your life purpose is, and you've already started creating your memes and putting them into your dream life video, then I honestly believe you're already in the top 1% of the world's population. Because sadly, most people never take the time to even think about what they want to achieve in life. Most people aren't living their life, they're actually just coping with their life. So not only should you be feeling really proud of yourself for coming this far, you should also be tingling with excitement. Because you are on the very brink of achieving great things in your life. You're on the very brink of discovering talents that you never even knew you had. You're on the very brink of living a more passionate, fulfilled, rewarding and balanced and joyful life. You're on the very brink of having full clarity of whom you are as a person and what you stand for and what you're going to achieve in your life. But you've got to keep going. You're not quite there yet. See, there's many people that get themselves to this very brink of greatness, but they never quite make it. You know, many people read personal development books and get all fired up and have loads of great ideas and then, well, it just never quite happens. And then a few years pass and they get that itch again. You know, they have this urge to better themselves. So they may read another personal development book or maybe even listen to a few podcasts. They may even invest in an audio program and they get themselves all motivated again and more ideas come from them and then, it never quite happens again. And then more time passes and the urge is back, but this time they mean it. You know, they're not getting any younger now. Time's running out if they're going to realise their full potential. Now they're serious, you know, so as well as buying the latest book, they're also going to go on a weekend-long seminar. They may even get themselves a life coach. They've never been more motivated than this. This time, it is going to happen. They're going to take on the world and they're not going to stop until they accomplish what they were born to do. But it never quite works out that way. And their enthusiasm and determination starts to fade away. And that's probably the last time they try. So what's missing? Why do so many people get right to the very brink of greatness, but so few actually achieve it? Well, the answer is this: time and action. Time and action. You know, most people get to the very brink of achieving what they want to achieve in life, but they don't make it because, well, deep down, they never believed they were capable of making it. They never took the time to work on themselves and their belief systems. They never truly believed they could achieve what they wanted to. And because they never believed they could, they never had enough motivation to take the action they needed to succeed. Now, I know many don't like that answer, but it's true. You see, nobody wants to give anything any time anymore. You know, they want everything immediately. There's a growing culture of impatience and people wanting instant satisfaction. You know, if someone wants to lose weight, they will not buy the book that's called How to Change Your Diet, Exercise More Often and More Gradually and Become Your Ideal Weight for Your Body Shape and Age and Live a Healthier, Longer Life that will benefit you and your loved ones. No, they won't buy that book. They'll buy the book that's called How to Lose 24 Pounds in a Week, with probably the sub-headline, and you can still eat chocolate and drink wine at the weekends. Because people are naturally, understandably, attracted to the quick and easy promise of results. And listen, you know, I'm all for shortening the learning curve as much as possible. That's why I do this show, that's why I'm talking to you now. You know, it's took me 6 years and over £50,000 worth of education, and I guess, I don't know, probably 1,000 hours of studying and education to get to this stage. And I'm now sharing with you everything I've learned and what I know works, so you don't have to spend that much time and that much money trying to figure out all this stuff for yourself. And that's why I recorded a free video training series to complement these episodes. Because if you are listening to this now and thinking, yeah, Grant's right, you know, now is my time to start taking some action, and you want to receive more training than this show can ever provide, you know, I wanted to have the resources there, ready for you. Why? Because I wanted to help you and shorten your learning curve. And if you want to receive that free training, you just go to dreamtrustachieve.com. Okay, so although I can shorten the time it takes for you, there is no one-day fix for changing your limiting beliefs. You're going to need patience. So gift yourself time, but you're also going to have to take action. Because the more you watch your dream life video, and the more you start believing you're going to actually achieve your dreams and fulfill your life purpose, and the more ideas you're going to have. You're going to start becoming more aware of the opportunities. You start becoming more aware of what you're going to need to do and what you're going to need to learn. But as you become aware of what you need to do, you do actually need to take action and actually do it. Because this method is not law of attraction. You know, you can't just imagine what you want from life and then it's going to magically manifest itself in front of you tomorrow. And I know, believe me, I've tried. You know, this is the law of reality. Because as your beliefs start to grow, you start creating a new reality for you. A new reality of what you can achieve and what you're capable of. And within your new reality, you'll have new ideas, see new opportunities, have a new awareness and a newfound confidence in yourself that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Then your job is to start moving, to start taking action, to start getting things done. And whilst you're doing that, you'll continue to watch your Dream Life video and your beliefs will continue to grow to an even higher level. And this creates another new reality for you. And within your new, even more advanced reality, you have even greater ideas, you have even greater opportunities, you have even a greater sense of awareness. And this method, it just builds and builds and builds. But for it to build, you need to take action. Because the process happens like this. You grow your beliefs, which creates new ideas and new opportunities for you. You have to take action on those new ideas and those new opportunities, because that action will give you a greater belief in yourself, which in turn will provide you with even greater ideas and greater opportunities. You then take action on those and the upward cycle continues. And you know what the great news is? You're now motivated to take action because you're now actually working towards your dreams, your life purpose, nobody else's. And if that doesn't motivate you enough to get going, to start taking action today, then you're going to need to have another look at your dreams. You need to rethink your life purpose. Because if you're not motivated to try to fulfill your life purpose and to start pursuing your dreams, well, you know, you just haven't found the right dreams and life purpose yet. Okay, so if you're now willing to commit to this and trust this process, here are 4 action steps that you can start applying to your life today to start you off on your journey towards the life you want and deserve. Okay, first up, action step 1. Watch your Dream Life video every single day and listen to the soundtrack as much as possible. And I'll keep repeating it episode after episode. And why do I do that? Well, it's because repetition works. That's why you've got to stick with this. This is your life. And the next 12 months are going to be crucial for you. And I really want you to think about that for a moment. Really think about it. Where will you be this time next year? Because, you know, most people's lives, they hardly ever change year after year after year. You know, they live their lives in their bubble of their beliefs. You know, they go through life almost in a hypnotic state. They have the same experiences most years, the same successes most years, the same mistakes most years. They end up in this sort of monotonous cycle of just living for the weekends. And they spend half the year willing the weeks away to their annual holiday and the other half of the year willing the weeks away to Christmas. And listen, you know, I love holidays, I love Christmas, but let's fill up the remaining 50 weeks of your life with some growth and happiness and fulfillment. And I know I'm challenging you, but it's only because I want you to achieve everything you want to achieve in life. It's only because I don't want you waking up on your 80th birthday or your 90th birthday or your 100th birthday wishing you would have pursued your dreams when you were younger. I don't want you to have that regret. I don't want you waking up this time next year in the same situation you're in now, wishing you could have done more over the previous 12 months. And I know this Dream, Trust, Achieve method works. But, okay, I understand, you hardly know me. Why should you listen to me? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm talking a utter load of rubbish? And you apply this method for an entire year of your life and nothing changes. Okay, fair enough. Well, you would have spent some time watching your Dream Life video. You would have spent some time thinking about what you actually want to achieve in life and what your life purpose is. And that's the worst case scenario. But now, on the other side of the coin, what if I'm right? What if I'm right? It will change your life. That's down to you, but surely it's got to be worth a go. Surely. Okay, so that's step 1. Watch your Dream Life video daily and listen to the soundtrack of your video as regularly as you possibly can. Next is action step 2. Start writing your ideas down on paper and start learning. So as you watch your video, you're going to start getting more and more ideas on how you might achieve your dreams. So when they come, write your ideas down. No matter how funny they are, no matter how crazy they seem, just write them down. You've got to start capturing your thoughts and your ideas as your beliefs start to change. Now, let me give you a quick example to show you what I mean. Now, one of your dreams may start as something really vague, just like I want to start my own business. Then, as you watch your Dream Life video more and again and again and again, you you start getting the idea that you would love to start a business selling fishing equipment because you're passionate about fishing, or you'd love to start a business in fashion, or you'd love to start up a business finding lost dogs. It doesn't matter, whatever it is for you. Well, the first thing you need to do is get that idea written down before you kill it. Because, be honest, how many times in the past have you had ideas like that, but you immediately start planning on how you're going to achieve it? And then what happens? Well, you start thinking to yourself, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh, I don't know how to do this part, and I haven't got the time or the money anyway. Oh, that was a stupid idea. And within a space of 5 minutes flat, you've destroyed the very idea that may well have changed your life. So the first part is to get your idea onto paper or onto your phone before you talk yourself out of it and your idea is completely lost forever. And then the second part is to then start thinking about your idea, but without destroying it. And you can do that by asking yourself questions. So to continue with the dream of starting your business example, some of the questions you may start thinking about are, how do I launch a website? Or how do I market my product or service? Am I better being self-employed, or am I better becoming incorporated? What about VAT, or what business bank account should I have? Now, once again, get your questions written down on paper. It always looks less complicated, less daunting, when you have the questions out of your mind and onto paper. And once you have all your questions written down, you go through them, and for each of your questions, that comes under the category of, I don't need to know the answer to that because I know someone who could either quickly tell me what I need to know at the time or actually do it for me. Well, all those questions you mark with a letter A. And now you don't have to worry about any of those questions anymore. Now, for the questions you have remaining, if any of them fall into the category of, it'd be nice for you to know how to do it in the future, but it's not a critical step that you're going to need to learn before you start the business, then you mark those questions down with the letter B. And you can forget about those questions as well for now. And any remaining questions you have should fall into the category of, I want to learn how to do it, and I need to learn how to do it if I want to start my own business. And you mark those questions with the letter C. Your job then is to take the action and start learning the answers to any C questions you may have on your list. And look, I know you're busy, but if you want your dream badly enough, you're going to find the time. You can start with audio books or podcasts, that you can listen to in the car or when you're out exercising or you're out walking. They may not give you all the answers you're looking for, but they're going to be a great place to start. Okay, so that's action step 2. Capture your thoughts and ideas onto paper and start learning the skills and gaining the knowledge that you're going to need to succeed. Okay, next, action step 3. So when you're deciding on what action to take, always keep your life purpose in mind. Is your plan moving you towards your overall life purpose or not? Is it moving you towards achieving any of your dreams, or is it not? And if it's not, then you don't do it. Now, of course, to start with, you're going to have activities and commitments in your life that are not moving you towards your dreams or your life purpose. It's quite possible that you're currently in full-time employment and it's got nothing to do with any of your dreams or your life purpose. And maybe you just can't leave your job and set up your dream business tomorrow because the mortgage still needs to be paid at the end of the month. The bills still need paying. You still need to put food on the table. And that's all fine. It comes back down to time again. It's going to take time for you to change direction and start heading towards your dreams. You don't have to worry about how you're going to achieve everything you want to achieve at the moment. Just keep watching your video until you trust that you will. And that's the problem I have with goal setting. Goal setting, you're expected to know immediately how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve and by when. So you have a dream and then you write it down as a goal. You then look at your current situation today and immediately try to plan out all the steps you're going to have to take to achieve it. And that makes it seem often impossible or too much of a challenge or too scary, and you give up on it. Believe and trust that you all have your dream first. The ideas, the opportunities, the education, the confidence and the determination, that all follows. Believe first, achieve second, always, always, always. And also, never look at your current circumstances and use that as an excuse not to start this dream, trust, achieve method. It doesn't matter where you happen to be in your life now, just trust the process. Don't worry about how things are going to work out, just trust that they will. Okay, so that's step 3. Always make sure your plans and your actions are moving you towards your dreams and your life purpose. Right, last action step 4. Never, never, never give up. Make a commitment to yourself today. I won't give up on my dreams and my life purpose. And it's your life purpose that's the critical part in all of this. The wonderful homes, the wealth, the fantastic holidays, they're all great dreams to have. But during your toughest times, during your biggest failures, they're not enough to keep you going. It's your life purpose that will keep you going. And let me explain why. The nice houses, the cars, the holidays, the golf membership, the fancy restaurants, the nice clothes, they're all wonderful. You know, life should be enjoyed to the full. But those are items you aim for. You want a new car, you find out the cost and you save up for it, you aim for it. You want to go on a cruise, you choose where in the world you want to go and you price it up and you aim for it. But your life purpose isn't something you aim for, it drives you. It drives you through life. It's not something you aim for, it is you, it's part of you, it's your why. And do you know why most people who have come this far give up? It's because they never really discovered what their why was. And look, I believe at the very highest level, everyone's life purpose is to affect others. Now you may argue that a small minority of people take joy from negatively affecting others. But at the highest level, I believe our life purpose, that one thing that will give us the greatest amount of satisfaction, I believe that is to positively impact other people's lives. Now, that may be through your work that brings pleasure to people. It may be through education. It may be through helping animals. It may be helping through art. It may be through supporting charities. It may be through building up your business and selling it so you can support your family and provide a better future for them. There's thousands and thousands of different ways we can impact others' lives. But I bet you, if you look at your life purpose, your why, you'll see that actually it boils down to you positively affecting someone else's life. And that's what you have to keep in your mind throughout your entire journey. Never question it, never lose sight of it. You know, you wouldn't start a car journey to see your dying grandmother who's in hospital 300 miles away because there was a traffic jam on the way, or there was a diversion, or your car broke down, or you ran out of petrol. No, nothing was going to stop you from getting there, even if the route was different from what you originally thought. You say, I love doing this podcast, but if it hadn't been successful, or if it's ultimately not successful in the future, then I'm not going to give up on my life purpose. No, my why was never to host a podcast. My purpose in life is to help 1 million people achieve what they want to achieve. This podcast is just one idea, one route, out of thousands to help me achieve that. So never lose sight of your purpose. You know, if you try something and that doesn't work, well then you just find a new route. You haven't failed. I mean, honestly, if you knew me better, 95% of my entire life doesn't work. But do you know my secret? I'm just focused on helping those 1 million people. And I simply refuse to let my mistakes or the attempts I've made that haven't worked out as well as I would have hoped for stop me from helping them. Because, to be honest with you, I would never forgive myself. And I know you're going to do the same. I can just sense it. And yes, you're going to experience setbacks. Yes, you're going to have periods in your life when bad things are going to happen. And yes, you're going to have people slag you off, and you're going to have people to try and knock you down or hold you back. But none of it will stop you achieving what you want to achieve. Nothing will stop you from taking constant action to change your reality and to achieve your dreams. Nothing will stop you from fulfilling your life purpose and the positive impact on other people's lives that's going to bring. And no, of course you don't know exactly how you're going to get there yet, but you trust that you will. And you will get there, I know you will, because you now have what the most of the world doesn't have. You have purpose. You know your why. So take action today and start living a wonderful, happy, exciting and fulfilled life you want and you deserve, because this week, these days, this now is going to pass anyway. So why not make this now a super now that just makes you go, wow. Hi, it's J. Marsh, host of the Super Now Wow Show. I hope you found this week's episode really helpful. Now, if you would like a deeper level of training, then I have filmed a 3-part video training program to complement these episodes. Now, I'm really proud of these videos because I believe they'll not only inspire people to want to achieve their dreams, but they'll also provide them with the step-by-step instructions on how they can achieve their dreams. Now, these training videos, they're completely free for my Dream, Trust, Achieve Academy members. To become a member of the Academy, please click here and then enter your name and email address where indicated. Membership is completely free and it always will be. So thank you for watching the show, and until next time, dream big, trust it will be, and start achieving the life of your dreams.